Welcome, everybody!
Welcome back to the worst show on the internet that has been dead, revived, and then dead again. We practice necromancy on this show all the fucking time. Welcome back to After Hours. And as you can tell by the title, it is the year-end wrap-up, where we just kind of ramble on how the year's been both professionally and personally, maybe. Personally.
Personally?
Personally.
Personally?
Yes.
Personally.
Where do we start? Let's start from the beginning. So January, it was fucking cold.
That is still fucking cold.
Oh, do we go day by day? So January...
No, we're not going day by day.
I mean, this could be a long podcast.
I mean, podcasts are usually long, yes.
Okay, then. My phone, I just remember my phone is on vibrate. I did do that. I did do the damn thing.
They should do the damn thing. They should not dumb like me sometimes.
You're retarded.
I am retarded.
So to kind of wrap this up, we just finished Persona 3. That's something that's recently that we can talk about. That was a thing that happened. That was long.
That was over a year and some change.
Yeah, we kind of started like near the ass end of last year, and then it died. Then it came back.
It died because we did it all shit. It was just kind of like...
Well, it mainly died because we redid God Hand for about a good couple months there.
Yeah, but that didn't mean we had to... See, I think the problem came was we redid God Hand, but we actually stopped completely doing anything Persona related, which shouldn't have been the thing we did, but we did, so it is what it is.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna get done anyway.
Yeah, just... It could have been a little shorter timetable if we didn't do that, but it is what it is.
Well, what else did you have planned? What else? We had nothing. Nothing!
Well, yeah, but, you know, keeping things going when you start them is kind of an idea.
Yeah, that's what a series is. We can do whatever we want with it. Which is something you keep forgetting. Whose timetable are we on?
Mine.
Your timetable is dumb.
My timetable is start something and then finish it. It shouldn't take a huge dip in the middle of everything. But
to be fair, it kind of got boring in the middle.
It can sometimes.
I mean, after my pirate died, I needed some time. I needed time to grieve.
You need time to grieve. I
need
need time to live.
I needed time to grieve.
I need time to live!
Yeah, that was interesting. Gotta say, I never played it before we did it on the channel. I played it like a little bit back in the day when I was in high school, but I never made it past like anything past like recruiting Fuka in that game. I didn't make it past. So everything else was just fucking ooh,
shiny colors.
Oh, new Persona. Machine Woman. That I unintentionally turned into a sex bot, which was meant to be a one-off joke, but considering that I tend to take lore in these games and make it my own personal thing, yeah, I ran with that joke way too long. I ran with it all the way to the fucking end.
You did. You latched on that joke and you kept it going.
Hey, you're the one that said some parts of it makes it funnier.
Sometimes, yes.
Like making fucking Shin a pirate.
That was actually intentionally funny.
And he's still... Well, unless we play the PSP version, he would have been alive.
He would have been.
But we didn't, and we're not.
Maybe he'd be alive and fucking Reloaded.
Which we're not doing. Before y'all even start, no. This whole, 2024, we've mutually agreed, no RPGs. We have too much shit we've been wanting to do, and that's what we're going to do all this year. All this year stuff we're going to do that we've been putting off because of the Persona series. And that includes 3 and 4. There was a bunch of other stuff we wanted to do before then, too, but we kind of got wrapped up on all that nonsense. Are you on your fucking phone when we're trying to have a conversation?
No, I am looking through content from this past year. Just kind of an idea of
You already knew what the episode was going to be about. You should have prepped like I did. What's wrong with you, mister? Oh, I gotta keep the schedule going. I'm the one that's prepared this time.
Dude!
You're a good editor. That's all you are, though. You fucking schmuck.
Yes, I am a schmuck, but that's beside the point. Yeah, but it's done, so now we're moving on to the shit.
Which will probably be up before this. I don't know how your scheduling works, sir.
This will be up first of the year.
Oh, so the day after tomorrow, then. At the time of this recording.
This will be up Monday, in time of recording.
You're going to upload this on a Monday? Nobody wants to hear two schmucks ramble on a Monday. That's what the news is for. We don't have any news.
They're going up after the news.
We're up before the news. We come up at 2 a.m. That's what we do. That's when we come alive.
Yeah, put this on tweet him. Yeah, yeah.
You can schedule it for that. I'm sure nobody would notice.
They're like, this went up for 3 hours or 8 hours, or however long they watch it. I'm like, why was that between? Why are you asking questions? Asking the wrong questions.
Yeah, Persona was fun. We had a lot of fun with that series. Well, I did. I don't know about you, but I had a lot of fun.
That was fun watching you react to shit. That was funny. For the most part, that was kind of funny.
Yeah, there was no big mystery. There was no, like, fucking hoopla shit going on. It was just your standard JRPG fucking procedure.
Yep. Yes, it was.
Although, I will say this right now. I hated the fucking ending because I hate how open-ended shit has to be.
Oh, they didn't know what they were doing.
It's open to interpretation. I'm like, you wrote all this shit. They didn't even, like, go in detail about, like, the fake persona users. That was just a thing that was there for plot development. They didn't even, like, go into it. Like, why, though?
They were just there to show how bad the former creature group leaders were.
They killed themselves for the most part.
Yeah.
Well, one of them did. It kind of worked.
They had a bunch of fucked up science projects and then killed themselves.
Which, it still boggles my mind that it's just like, if we would have left the shadows alone, nothing would have happened. That's the whole crux of, like, I remember that part in the story where it's like, oh, when you defeat them, you're actually bringing them all together. I'm like, so what you're saying is, if I wasn't touching shit, none of this would have happened.
For the most part.
I mean, probably got Igus still, but anyway.
Well, the first shadow of the game actually was trying to take over a monorail.
He likes trains. I don't see a problem with that. Junpei's the one that nearly killed everybody, lest we forget. The shadow was just vibing, playing with trains that were empty, honestly.
They had coffins on them, which had people in it.
But it was empty. They don't know about it. They were eepy. They were eeping.
I'm not sure if the train blew up, the coffins blew up with them. For sure they're
Didn't
dead.
Junpei almost kill everybody then? Did he antagonize that in a situation? I believe he did, sir. I blame Junpei. And I can always blame Junpei. Because he has done nothing. He has done nothing but cause me problems.
He does do that. That is his shtick.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I know we're talking about Persona for a minute, because that's all we did pretty much 2023. I mean, going back to Godhand was really fucking fun, though.
Oh, yeah.
Much shorter the second time around we did it, because we actually knew what the fuck we were doing.
No audio problems either.
Yeah.
Oh, the last fucking part of that game was fucking
Aggravating.
aggravating. I remember editing that 45-minute video where I was stuck in that fucking little Tiger Joe final fight area. That shit was fucking...
It was Tiger Joe, my old nemesis, man. He got better. He D'd up.
And they turned into a fucking demon. That demon part took fucking forever.
And then we had the back-to-back boss fights. Boss fights?
Well, if I had...
The
The fucking double hand, fucking... That fight was fucking trash.
Uh-huh. And then fighting the demon god, which wow, anticlimactic as shit.
The fight wasn't as bad.
No, because we had good shit this time. We
We're-
planned for this. We didn't fuck it up. But I think your favorite part was fighting your midget rangers. I know you love them. Don't roll your eyes at me.
I will, because they were fucking trash. Fuck those midgets. Fuck.
You love them.
No, I don't.
They fired lasers. Lasers are cool. And they made a V for Veritas Mu.
I'll put them in a box and ship them to fucking Naruto.
And also, you hurt their feelings. The second boss, remember they cried? Did you pick fun of them?
I don't fucking...
You picking on them?
I
Why you gotta pick on the little guy, man?
They deserved it. That was 5-on-1.
Little guys trying to live their dreams, be the best out here, and you just shit all over them.
Yeah, because it was 5-on-1. This is bullshit. I asked for a fair fucking fight.
That was a fair fight.
No, it wasn't.
If you stack two of those midgets on top, they're just as tall as you. So technically, you were in a 2.5 man brawl.
Where they fucking rolled like fucking Beyblades.
And those dudes are through mohawks that turned into shurikens midair. Are you really complaining about logic here in a game that defies any bit of logic?
That's not logic. It's like, fuck those midgets. Everything else was fine. Fuck those midgets.
So the gorilla was fine.
Gorilla was fine.
The cyborgs were fine.
That was fine.
The cannon dude was fine.
Everything else was
The
fine.
demons were fine.
Everything else was fine.
Spanking all them bitches was fine.
Everything else was fine.
The lobster. Yeah, you ain't never fought a crab battle.
Fucking crabs.
You ain't never fought a crab battle, have you?
Crab.
Crabs.
Cramps.
We had a lot of cool shit come. Oh yeah, we did. We also did Resident Evil 4 this year. I almost forgot about that.
RE4 Remake. It was the game that
We definitely put everything on pause for that one.
Oh yeah, everything stopped. Which, honestly, it's fair enough. But like, we didn't have to stop everything else to do that one. But just.
Who the hell is we? I wanted to do it, and you wanted to do it.
I know.
You act like you were begrudging to stop everything to do it.
No, it's just looking back. I don't like, especially now looking back. I'm like, oh, we could have just kept still recording other stuff as well. We didn't need to fully.
To be fair, I tried to convince you of that, but at the same time, you were like, I don't know, we should probably just keep this one thing going so we can finish it. We don't need to be doing other stuff while doing other stuff. And now you're saying we could have done other stuff. Make up your mind.
Mine is made up.
Make up your mind.
It is made
Which
up.
do you want to do? Goddamn.
The latter.
Okay, we used to do that. We used to record 2 to 3 different games at a time. We used to do it. Then we stopped because of Persona. Now we can go back to it because all the other shit that we got coming down the pipe is going to be a lot more short form. We can get it done quicker. Except for maybe like 2 of them. They might take a minute. But that's besides the point.
You can't stop yelling at me.
No.
Yeah.
I'm yelling at them now. Y'all did this.
Switcheroo.
Y'all did this. Y'all wanted more Persona. And then we did Resident Evil. Y'all wanted more of that. You're killing me here.
You're killing me, Small. You're killing me. No, that game was fantastic. It was great. It was fantastic.
We might do Separate Ways at one point. I still haven't played it personally.
I played the original Separate Ways, not played the new one.
That's what I meant, Dingus.
I know.
I'm gonna hit you.
But you haven't played either Separate Ways.
No, I played the first one.
Oh, okay.
I never beat it, but I played it. You never asked that I beat it.
Oh.
I played it. I didn't beat it.
That's fair. Oh, that's fair though.
I mean, I could easily go back and play the original Separate Ways. I do own the original Resident Evil 4.
It's like 2.
You're 2 minutes.
2 to 3 hours.
You're minutes.
So.
But I will send you to God with an uppercut.
Please?
Like same day shipping. Do not test my gangster.
No, I'm tired of being on this plane. Go ahead and do it.
No, you're not. You still have use.
No, I don't. We actually,
let's look back on like this year in general. Like, like we've grown a lot this year.
yeah.
Like we've actually went through a lot of growth this year.
I
Like,
think-
channel wise, some of you are still new here. Hi. Some of you have been here. Stay. You're not allowed to leave. You hit subscribe. You're locked in forever. I own you now. I own you. You are now part of the Omni cult. Welcome, brothers and sisters, to the Omni cult. We are your charismatic and oh so fashionable leaders.
I don't know where he's getting this idea
And one of
from.
us is a sexual Tyrannosaurus. I'll let you pick which one it is.
I don't know what he's talking about.
It's Brandon, I'm telling you.
He's on some other shit today. I don't know what the fuck he's on.
What are you talking about? Like,
He came in here, showed up with a fucking party hat and everything. It was fucking weird.
I did. Do you want a party hat now?
Not really.
You don't want to wear the party hat with me?
Give it to Jeremy.
You want to wear the party hat with me,
You
Brandon?
can party with Jeremy.
I don't like partying with Jeremy.
Why not?
He's weird. He's watching Jujutsu Kaisen. He's simping over Mei Mei, and it's weird now. Every time I see him, he's always hip thrusting like, "Give me Mei Mei."
I've not watched season 2, so I don't get that reference.
I know. I hope you never do. Well, I hope you do. But, you'll understand when you get there. Animation went crazy in season 2.
That's
Animation went fucking nuts. Now they finished it. Maybe now that Mappa will let their editors see their wife and
No.
kids. Nope, because season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen drops in 2025.
they don't get the they don't get the rest.
It's
There's
like,
the rest.
It's like they hit enter, like, we can finally go home.
Guys, guess what?
Season 3!
Get to work.
And don't forget the Chainsaw Man movie coming out next year. It's gonna be fucking great. But on a channel note,
We actually finished a Halloween themed playthrough in October.
One
kind
of them.
Yeah, one.
We were trying to run 2 in tandem, but unfortunately, life doesn't play out that way.
Games sometimes break.
We did everything we could to fix that. All right,
Can be broke.
we relaunched it, fucked with the settings, turned off some things, even did away with the cheat codes.
The only thing I didn't try was a brand new fresh save from the beginning.
Yeah, we're not doing that. That was way too much shit.
Yeah. So that was unfortunate.
But looking back, it's been a pretty good year. Like a lot of channel growth, a lot of things we were trying out. However, I will say this much, Brent. How do you think the year went? Like personally, I mean, I know we talk all the time, but for them, I'm sure they want to hear some backstory here. Backstory is always important.
Oh, it was fun. It was good. Everything was fun. Editing has been a lot of fun. Steadily learning more and more shit as I go, which is fun.
We recently, a couple weeks ago, broke out into making TikToks.
I figured out how to do that. That was fun. So, I don't know how frequent those are going to be, but
whenever Brandon gets... I've been making them on my personal account.
I've noticed.
Because I'm bored.
I can tell. But it is what it is. It's one of those things. They've been fun to do. It wasn't as hard to set up as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like, this is going to be like 3 hours worth of work. And it was like 20 minutes.
Dude, it's TikTok.
No, getting all the settings proper and getting everything to work functionally. Yeah.
I barely work functionally.
Auto captions don't like you.
They do not. Oh my god. They do not like me at all. That is like anything the AI thought I said was not true. At all.
You replace a lot of your words with random, like, that's not the right word. What the fuck?
like
what?
Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I know most people can't understand me because I'm speaking a foreign language 90% of the time. You good?
I'm good. The frog in my throat is fine.
Better quit croaking, bro. Better quit lily padding. I told you could fuck with them frogs. Shadow Man gonna get you.
I'm just chilling on a lily pad, man.
Experience true happiness for the first time. Watch sun up and go down.
Sun up, go down.
That's what I think happiness is, and being a frog on a lily pad, man.
Yeah.
That's what I think happiness equates to.
Yeah.
Up,
down.
That's it.
Up and down, up and down.
What were some of your favorite things from this year? I want you to go first before mine, because I know I talk a hell of a lot more than you do.
Getting back to redoing God Hand was really besides the game being fun, it was a passion project because I hated how the original one turned out at the end.
Which you have said to me many, many times over the years.
Yeah. Audio is important to me, and that is fucking those last ones of the original one just kind of upset me physically. But now it's been redone. It's finished. Everything's good. It's perfect the way it should be. So I'm happy with it.
I mean, you did mention there's one more series you would like to revisit as well. You want to go ahead and spill the beans on that?
There's a few of them, but
no. This one you needed. You said you wanted your get back on this one.
Oh yeah, Sekiro, that one. No, that specific one, yes. Because that one turned in. That one started out as me and you doing it.
Then Marty came in.
And then Marty showed up. And by the end of it, I was like, dude, fucking take this. Take this shit.
It wasn't even by the end of it. It was literally midway through the game.
Take this shit.
It just became my thing, dude. I was already at home playing Sekiro. I would come and record playing Sekiro. And here's the irony. And I don't think I've ever said this on camera or anything, or video. That I actually beat Ishin for the first time ever on video. I didn't even beat him at home. I was near the ending at home, but we were moving fast here.
Yeah.
So I managed to beat him here on camera for the first, and I went home and I couldn't do it for 2 days. I was so fucking aggravated at myself. I did it on camera. I'm sitting here, watch the video. Go back and watch the video in our Sekiro playlist. That last video is Marty and Brandon having a casual conversation. Yep. And you can hear it about me clicking buttons, fighting for my fucking life while they're talking about whatever. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Guys, I am literally on the verge of death.
Oh, do you hear something? I don't hear anything.
It wasn't aggravating. It was actually it's a funny bit now.
Yeah.
Much like how I had that bit going in Sekiro, catching the belt.
Oh yeah.
That was probably my third best improv joke I made.
It's really good. This was not bad. It was actually one of your more solid ones, honestly.
Listen. I'm like Robin Williams. Every 6th joke is a hit. The rest of them are misses.
I can't outwardly think of a bad Robin Williams joke at this current time.
I'm sure you'll figure it out later, probably in post, and you'll put it somewhere in here if you find it, or if you're not being lazy enough to do it. I don't say the word lazy as I'm oh, you fucking lazy. I mean lazy as in I get it. Sometimes going the extra mile for a small little bit is a bit much.
And sometimes it depends on when the video gets edited. If I made it 5 or 6 in a row, By that 6
And
foot,
that's
I'm
why
like,
you gotta pace yourself, because then at that point you're just kind of slapping them out.
by that 6 foot, I'm like, I've been here 5 hours. I'm gonna put a whole work shift in. Yes, that's fine.
You're on your computer all day anyway.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
But we're back on this year. Like this year's mostly been Persona, Resident Evil, God Hand.
Persona, Resident Evil, God Hand.
We did Shinobi this year too.
We did
right?
Persona, Resident Evil, Shinobi, Silent Hill. We finished that one.
My head still hurts thinking about Shinobi.
That game is bad. That game's bad. That's not good.
The beginning was fine.
It started out. This is not bad, and then it turned bad real fucking quickly.
I mean, we finished it. That's the important thing, that we finished it.
We did finish it because you really wanted to finish that, because that was something you wanted to close and finish.
Yep.
So you finished it.
Honestly, now that I've been through that game, I feel very confident if and when we go back to it is Ninja Gaiden Black or Ninja Gaiden 1. I feel very confident that I can get through that game now too.
Definitely something I want to get back to at some point.
You just want to see me suffer. Admit it.
Partly yes, but I also really like Ninja Gaiden, so.
I do too.
So it's twofold. So yes.
Ironically, I beat 2 and 3, no problem.
I have not beaten any of them. But I only technically, I only own the first one, I'm pretty sure.
I have the collection at home.
But yeah, it's good. Like, yeah.
I mean, Ninja Gaiden 3 is going to be painfully, if we do it, it'll be painfully easy, because Ninja Gaiden 3 is the easiest out of them all. But they added hero mode now, so you physically can't die. You start auto-dodging when your health gets too low.
Oh, auto-dodging.
Which, I'm not going to lie, I started playing Ninja Gaiden 1 this year.
Yeah.
Just kind of prep myself. I didn't know when you were going to drop that bomb, because when we did it the first time, you just kind of I came in, it was pulled up, we're doing this today. Didn't tell me about it. We didn't talk about it. Just I walked in and boom, we're playing Ninja Gaiden. That's exactly how that went.
We are now, we're doing this now. Welcome. Let's get started. Come on now.
And then like midway through the second video, I'm just like, we're going to do this as a series now, aren't we? Because you're sitting here fucking shit-eating grin. I'm sitting here panting because I'm like, I just fought a man with nunchucks in the tutorial level for 30 minutes, Brandon.
I offered to swap controllers with you, but you're like, no, I gotta do this.
No, because you know how stubborn I am. Okay, we've played Elden Ring together. You know how stubborn I am. How many days did we fight Malenia? Just for me. How many days?
A lot.
5. 5 days.
I'm sorry you kept count.
After a while, it was the only thing keeping me sane, lest you forget how fast I was going away. I threw my headset against the fucking wall one time. And then you called me to make sure I was okay.
Bro, you good? You alright?
No, and I actually broke the headset. I had to go out and buy another one that same week. There you go. There is a FromSoft game that finally made me break something. Wasn't Sekiro, wasn't Bloodborne, wasn't Dark Souls 1, 2, or 3, wasn't Demon Souls. Fucking Elden Ring finally made me break something.
Malenia specifically made you break
She has never known defeat. Bullshit, she has now.
And she still gets her get back. Have you fought her after that? Like, since we beat her the first time?
Huh?
Have you fought her again since we beat her the first time?
Yeah.
I have not been able to fight her once yet. I haven't really needed to.
I mean, I have that second profile that I made, but that's about it.
I have a couple of profiles, but I've never went back and fought her because I haven't needed to.
Well, because I like experimenting with builds. And more importantly, I always forget what I'm doing sometimes halfway through.
Fair enough, I guess.
Like, I think next year, if and when we can figure out how it's going to work, we'll probably do, like, we have this, I'm not going to say the whole thing. I want to say that the chunk of it as a surprise. We are planning something with Elden Ring. We don't know when we're going to do it. Whenever we figure out how it works, that's when we'll do it. But just so you know, caveman logic is heavy here.
Caveman go burr.
Pretty much.
I keep that running theme going for any of the Souls games. Just big hammer go boom.
I'm always a strength build, no matter what.
Big dumb go boom. Boom.
Hey, they got the Berserk Greatsword in there. That is the objective the entire time. I don't need any other weapon.
I need stick on pole.
I need big metal thing on stick.
Big stick crack.
Well,
Cram.
That's all I need. That's all I need. All I need is a great sword. Impractical, yes. Retarded looking, absolutely. Does it bonk and slice? Yeah.
It bonks and slices. That's all you needed. It bonks and it slices.
Yeah, if it doesn't cut, it'll bonk the shit out of you.
Exactly. We did do we got back to more our fighting game shit this year was Street Fighter 6.
Mm-hmm.
That was a little fun time. I thought we were gonna do a lot more of that than we actually did, but it's like we really didn't. Besides like the initial like 5 or 6 videos we did for it.
Yeah. But see, let me explain that. We're bad about like committing to long-term ideas like that. We're very bad about that.
Yeah.
Because if like there's not a whole lot we can do in person, there's not really much substance to it. Like with Tekken, it's gonna be different.
Tekken is 1000% different. I could guarantee you.
We're planning basically weekly Tekken videos.
Weekly, 52 weeks out of the year, Tekken video content.
Because we have a personal goal to reach. So if y'all like our fighting game series, and some of y'all have been wanting to come back like with a vengeance, here you go. You're getting consistent Tekken 8 all through 2024. That's something you can count on, whether it be new DLC, whatever. We have schlocky fun little matches or whatever. Tekken Online, story. You're getting it all right here. Don't watch it anywhere else. Watch it here. This is the only place that's going to cover everything of Tekken 8. Don't go to... I'm not going to name drop because I don't want them to come at us. We're a very tiny channel. But watch it here.
Story content, arcade quest content.
I just said all that.
Online, everything.
I literally just said all that. Why? Thank you. There's an echo in here.
I got you, fam.
Echo in here. I love this echo chamber. But
it's a great echo chamber. No, like constant.
And even if we run out of ideas, we'll make some shit up. I can make some shit up. Like Yoshimitsu only matches.
He's actually fucking amazing in the next game. It's funny.
I've seen his gameplay. I haven't, the demo only gave us so much.
Fuck, those trailers are fucking wild though. Have you seen the Kuma trailer?
Yes. You sent me the Kuma trailer.
I don't think I sent you the Kuma trailer.
Yes, you did.
When?
You sent the dude reacting to the Kuma trailer.
Oh yeah. I remember now.
So you sent me the trailer.
I send you a lot of TikToks, honestly. So forgive me if I forget things that I send you.
Bro, I forget which TikTok I sent you 2 days ago.
So, fucking cool, but fuck, man.
I love the personal interactions they have now with the characters.
It's so good. Like their interactions.
That means going forward, y'all that play. Y'all can't be skipping them intros now.
No.
That's disrespectful, by the way. If you're not in the fighting community, you would know that skipping the intro is disrespectful as shit.
It's why like tournaments are fun to watch because in tournament mode you can't skip those intros at all. So you have to physically watch, so it's funny. So they don't get the shit. So but yeah, the Panda one where it's like Kukuma's like fish. Panda's like fuck in his face.
I always thought Panda was a dude. I did not know Panda was female.
Yeah, Panda's female. Yeah,
but
pandas
are they're not endangered anymore. I don't think.
I don't think so.
So that a brown bear and a panda, the children will be monsters.
I love how they gave fucking.
Yo, Kuma got that jacket though. That look cool though.
He's definitely repping that Heihachi attire for his first master.
My question to you: do you think Heihachi's like gone? Because like we've been here before with Kazuya. We've been here 3 times with Kazuya when it comes to getting killed by your fucking family.
I don't know how to feel at this point.
I mean, we got Lars, which is I'm just gonna say right now, how in the 9 hells does Kazuya get the good shit? But all the other kids get like subpar shit. Like Lars is basically Captain America.
Because it was Heihachi's idea that I'm gonna have as many kids as I can to prove that I am not the giver of the devil gene. It was Kazuya's mother. It's her fault. That was his idea.
That was the idea, but who the fuck was he trying to prove that? What about Jinpachi, his fucking granddad? He had the devil gene.
I guess you want to prove it skipped him, I guess. I don't fucking know. Hey, trying to piecemeal the entire story of Tekken together is like, it's one giant, like, melting pot, and you just kind of roll with it.
Yeah, because Lee is also Heihachi's son. He's got a daughter now in Tekken 8, I forgot her name. She's pretty cool though.
It is. It's good.
And I love how Jin's just like, oh, the Mishima bloodline ends me. Did you forget about Lars Lee and the other girl? Did you forget about that?
We have Lars. We have
I mean, if
Reyna.
you're talking about like your dad, like your personal, then sure. Because technically, those are your uncles and niece. Or uncles and aunt, then. Because if Hayachi had kids, family tree's weird.
Family Tree is weird. It's like I'm thoroughly excited for that story mode for Tekken 8. That shit looks fucking wild.
Yeah, but I feel like they're just setting up for like a Mortal Kombat type thing where they're just gonna set up just to reboot it, and I hope that's not the case.
No,
because this feels like some endgame territory with Kazuya being the big bad that everybody has to take down. Then who's left? There's no one left. You have no one. And I'm afraid they're gonna reboot it like in the next 5 or 6 years. We're gonna get hit with like Tekken or like Tekken _ King of Iron Fist tournament. That's gonna be the reboot of the series.
I hope not, because this has like the longest running story in any fighting game. So I'm very excited for this to keep going.
Oh right, I want to clear up some a thing that I watched last night about Yoshimitsu.
Sure.
I wish to clarify that I was wrong.
Okay.
About one thing.
Okay.
Soul Calibur and Tekken technically share the same universe.
Okay.
In different time periods. So that means the Yoshimitsu in Soul Calibur more or less is the same as the one in Tekken. But they are different people. It's just the title. And mostly it's a sword.
It is the sword.
That's something I wanted to clear up. I found that out last time. I was like, oh, I've been telling Brandon this whole time. That's the Soul Calibur Yoshimitsu is not the same. No, they are. They share the same universe.
It's
which is weird to think about.
It's cool because they gave Yoshimitsu Soul Calibur moves in Tekken 8, which is kind of fun. Because if you look at his moveset, some of those were ripped out of Soul Calibur, which is kind of fun.
Well, technically, Soul Calibur 6 was this fucking reboot, but we're not gonna get into timelines because now that they've done that, it's kind of up in the air what happens.
Oh yeah. But yeah,
like TLDR, Yoshimitsu's actually low-key my favorite character. Like lore wise, he's my favorite.
Like design wise, I've always loved Yoshimitsu.
Design wise, I've liked Jin because he's gone through a lot of like, I don't know what that biker phase was for a while.
Yeah, the Tekken 4 biker phase. Yeah.
Or Hall Rang. He was pretty cool.
Oh,
but my favorite gag characters are always going to be Paul and Marshall Lee. Always.
Fucking Paul.
Or Law, my bad. Lee is the cop. Law's the Bruce Lee type. I forgot.
Yeah, Law's the Bruce Lee type, yeah. It's funny because, like, I had a thought and I completely just lost it. I don't know where it went.
You want to get back on topic because we got sidetracked then?
Oh, so at least right now, at the time of this video going up.
By the way, Happy New Year, y'all.
Happy New Year. We currently have the rest, or Tekken 8, Tekken Draft League tournament videos going up in the lead up to Tekken 8 in January 26th. So,
so once again, we made enough videos to get there. Because, I guess a little backstory, like, Tekken was actually my very first video game. So it kind of kicked off the... Yeah.
It was like 4th or something for me. I forget exactly.
Well, that's just for me. It was my first one, and that's what kind of kicked off everything else.
Think of my first traditional fighter that I ever played.
What that have been Virtual Fighter DOA for you?
I was Tekken.
But but at the time, next year's looking promising though.
Oh yeah.
Or this year it's looking promising. At the time this goes up,
it's like talking.
It's hard. Tense. It's hard to because I'm stuck in the present.
2024 is gonna be a good year. It's gonna be there's a lot of
we're doing a lot of games we've been wanting to do. A lot of passion projects will be done. I'm not saying maybe they will be done this year.
They're gonna be done. Like you're gonna get videos for a series, maybe 2 at a time, maybe.
Yeah.
Depending on how we feel. But for the most part,
Though,
all the passion project stuff we've been wanting to get done or trying to get done. It's gonna get done.
No, they will get done.
It's just there's so many. So
I mean like the ones that we can do, like
the ones we start are gonna get finished. Yes.
Yeah. So everything you see, like anything you see episode 1 of, take confidence that it will be finished.
You will see the end of that in a hopefully a timely manner, depending on things that may come up and may happen. So you can't control everything. So.
And there's also one passion project of mine that I'm very excited for that we finally agreed to do.
Oh yeah, you can say if you want to. If you want to leave it for a surprise, you can.
It's not really a surprise. It's more like it's like a real niche kind of thing.
I mean,
I don't think many people even remember the series.
I mean, you keep talking about it like every other series at least once.
I try to drop it every now and again. But then again, we haven't done many series. But we're finally doing the Legacy of Kain Defiance game. That is a huge childhood game for me. And it's something that I feel like me and Brandon can do in tandem. Because you play as two different characters, and they always switch. So, who knows how that'll go. I'm excited for it. I love the lore. It's gonna. You don't gotta play the first 4 games. It pretty much lore fills everything for you.
And then you'll be there to fill in the rest.
Oh yeah, 100%. I got it. I've played that game to death. There are some puzzles that still get on my goddamn nerves, though.
I mean, that's ain't that like typical with old PS2 era games? They all have puzzles that like one or two that are some like it's kind of aggravating a little bit.
Yeah, some of them. We also have our personal passion project that we've been wanting to do for a while. We're the Prince of Persia thing.
Yeah, all 3 of them.
All 3,
all 3 Prince of Persias.
Which Brandon, you've never beaten Warrior Within or Two Thrones.
No.
So
I beat the first one. I remember that specifically. I bought all 3 of them from a GameStop. I couldn't remember the year, but I bought all 3 of them. Had all 3.
Does it matter?
I know they were like old when I bought them. So, but I beat the first one. Queued up 2 for whatever reason I never got.
I mean, the way that series is going to be structured is that you're going to take, or I think
we're going to flip flop back and forth
on the first one. I get Warrior Within because that's my personal favorite out of the trilogy.
And I'm going to get Two Thrones because I specifically remember playing a decent chunk of that.
But you never got to the end.
Never got to the end. I think it was mainly because the whole dark and light side kind of transitioned. You just have to manage for certain puzzles.
For me it wasn't hard because I realized that most of the breakables when you're transformed literally had nothing but sand in it, so you can actually prolong yourself instead of racing against the clock constantly. Yeah,
the whole racing against the clock is what got me when I was a youngin, so hopefully I can get past that and actually get it done this time. So
and then another passion project we'll probably get to, it's gonna drive me up the fucking walls, and I know it will, but I'm gonna do it because I said I was gonna do it, is the Jak and Daxter series. We're not doing all of them, just the main 3. I do not want to do fucking Twisted Metal Jak and Daxter edition, alright? Want to play Twisted Metal? We'll play Twisted Metal. But not that.
Again, I've only ever played and beaten Jak 1. I played Jak 2, but like maybe 20 minutes of it. Maybe.
Yeah, you got to like where he transforms to Dark Jak and you just stop.
That's where my memory stops. If I got further than that, I don't remember it.
Well, I can tell you right now, Jak 2 is going to be hard for us because there are some redonkulous difficulty spikes for no reason.
So I've heard. I did watch a retrospective for all those games, and they talk about that. I was like, oh yeah.
Jak 2 is fucking unforgiving sometimes.
And that's probably why my brain doesn't remember it. Because of that.
But I did beat it because I'm a stubborn jackass.
You are a stubborn jackass.
And I beat Jak 3 because I'm a stubborn jackass.
So I'm excited to get through those and see how that's gonna go. It'll be fun.
We have other stuff coming in the pipe. Those are the main ones that we'll probably get to first. Anything else after that, it's just gonna be ticking off every box that we could think of.
Yeah. There may be a new game here and there thrown in somewhere. Who knows? But
definitely around the summer. I feel like that's really going to be the one we're both going to be just chomping at the bit for.
But at least as of right now,
anything new? Not really.
There's no new series planned except for Tekken 8. That's the only thing new.
Or we should stop saying new. Everything's going to be new if we put it on the channel.
Well, it's new for the channel.
No, I mean like
not a brand new.
Up to date.
Yeah. The only 2024 game that comes out in 2024 is Tekken 8.
That's what I'm saying, up to date.
Yes.
Anything up to date is like Tekken 8 for right now.
For as of now, yes.
I mean, we're like the other two that we've been back and forth about come out near the end of next year anyway, so we have more than enough time to chew on that. I feel like we'll still do Wukong. Like, regardless of what's going to be said between now and then, I feel like we'll most likely do Wukong anyway. When it comes out.
Knowing us,
Yeah.
we're going to play it on our own time, and then we're going to get here and be like, dude, I've been playing this. Let's just play some now. Let's just do it. Like, fuck it, you know?
That's what I'm saying. We'll more likely do Wukong. However, I will say, Space Marine 2, maybe. That comes out next year as well.
So I've heard, yes.
For the Emperor, man. Blood for the Blood Gods.
Blood for the Blood Gods. Blood for the Blood Gods. Blood for the Blood Gods!
See? Already excited. But yeah. Also, another thing, too. We're going to try to keep this show alive as much as possible this year.
These said it to me 1,000 times that we should do one episode a month, and we did try, but there was a lot of after that did get scrapped because one reason or another.
Maybe because we could do it better.
So we'll definitely try to get it.
So like anything like update wise, or just getting chewing the fat, or maybe some lore type shit, because we plan to do that sometimes too.
There's a bucket of ideas that I got off to the side that we're going to make either redo, do better, and just new shit as well.
Yeah, because so we're going to try to keep this show alive in 2024. I know the show dies and comes back a lot, mainly because we're bad about it, or Brandon has this because he has nothing to talk about.
Which I'm gonna fix that problem that I have in coming the new year.
Which is why I told you the other times we try to record it that hey, we're probably gonna do the after hours this weekend. I tell you on a Tuesday, have something by Saturday. You don't have anything, then we play Persona. What's fucking's wrong with you?
To be fair, you tell me on Tuesday. I'll think about things until Friday. Saturday comes and then they're gone. I didn't write them down. I'm gonna start writing shit down.
Do you need sticky notes? I got sticky notes.
I have a bunch of notebooks. I'm gonna start writing shit down.
Sticky notes?
Nah,
I'll give you some sticky notes.
I have sticky notes right here.
I don't know. That's all I had to say really about this year. It's just we had fun with Persona, did some other shit, did some cool shit. We planned out next year, well, more or less like 3-4 months of next year.
At least the first couple months.
So that's pretty much all we've done.
And everything is subject to change depending.
I mean, the uploads are gonna be the same regardless. Maybe 3 a week.
You're getting a minimum 3 a week at minimum.
That's not changing at all. That might change depending on what we're playing and what we're doing at the time.
Depending on how I feel.
I
actually do like editing, so I don't mind editing it. I don't mind the whole editing 5 videos a week thing. That's fine. It's just having the episodes to do that. Because again, we record again 1 day a week, so unless we get 5 videos in that day, which with these shorter series we probably can.
Oh yeah,
100%. With
basically, what we're trying to do is give you more while also not doing too much.
We're not changing too much.
Minimum effort, maximum output. That's kind of what it's boiling down to. Minimum effort, maximum output. We're doing a bunch of short series to get videos up and out, but we're not going to be posting fucking hour-long videos of exposition from an RPG, because these games are going to be relatively short. Hell, they might even be 15-minute episodes sometimes, depending on what happens.
It all depends. Again, when we start recording them, we'll find out.
Yep.
But until then, it's all a mystery.
You think? I know I ask this every year. You think 2024 is going to be our year?
I think it'll be better than last year.
It always is, and we get better as we do it.
Videos are consistently doing better, which I'm proud of. So,
which means we gotta do better to get more people in here. God damn it, y'all keep putting more work on us. Why do y'all love us? Give us your money. This shit ain't cheap.
D needs help. He has a debt issue. He needs to recoup his money.
I am poor. I am a poor boy from a poor family.
I'm a poor boy from a poor family.
I can start selling crack. I'll start selling drugs.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I can have those debts paid in a week, and then buy a new Ferrari.
You don't need a Ferrari. Ferrari's overrated.
I want a Ferrari. I don't need a Ferrari. I want one.
Why do you want one of those things?
Just to rub my dick all over it.
I can see you trying to get in and out of one and be like, that'd be funny as shit to watch you try getting out of one. I've seen people try getting out of those things. They're they're not big, so it might be fun if you get stuck. Like, we need help! I can't get out. I'm stuck. Like, all right, get the butter.
Butter me.
Come on.
Not my BB Simon belt. Anyway, yeah, that's
the
that's how 2023 has been, and looking forward to 2024.
2024 is gonna be a great year, motherfucker. I'm ready. Excited.
I hope this whole fucking planet burns to the ground.
I mean, it could.
I hope the sun explodes in 2024.
And nothing of value will be lost.
Except frogs.
Except frogs.
That will be the only value lost there.
The only value.
Strategic value? Absolute.
Absolute.
I don't know. You got anything? Any footnotes, cliff notes you want to end this on? I got nothing else.
I could almost say for certain that we're probably not gonna have like any one shots for next year because it's all gonna be actual series stuff we're ever doing.
You don't mean the thing that we talked about that one. I was kidding about that, obviously. you would put me through that again, would you? You almost died during that video. Right?
Food for thought.
I like Food Wars. You want to watch some Food Wars?
Bro, I still cannot find season 2 anywhere. Food Wars. Season 1's everywhere.
No, you can find it. You're just trying to find it legally.
I'm trying to find it legally.
You can find it. You just don't want to revert back to the old ways.
But I'm gonna have
those ways are behind us, Weebs. Now we have streaming services, you fool. We've moved forward in those barbaric times.
Then why is there no season 2 anywhere?
I don't know, licensing issues.
And why am I
Fuck it, we're going to Pirate Bay.
And why am I still struggling to get more dub of One Piece? I don't know. Been drought there for a while now too.
Takes time to voice act. You know this.
No, see, what gets me is I saw on Twitter, at least on my Twitter feed, or my X feed, or whatever you want to fucking call it, that that on the Microsoft Store you can get like dubbed episodes like 1037 through like 1040 something. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Then why the fuck is it on Crunchyroll? Why they have it there, but what the fuck?
Well, it's kind of like what Netflix does. Netflix will wait till an entire season is done and then put it all out there at one time instead of releasing it weekly.
Yeah.
Which makes sense if you're a binge watcher like me.
Yeah.
That's why I wait so long for shows to like get like seasons 2 and 3 done so I can start from season 1 and just binge watch.
That's why I was waiting. That's why I haven't watched any Demon Slayer season 3 or Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 because I was waiting for them to finish in dub.
Oh, the last episode is next week then for season 2. There you go.
And that means I can start watching it then. I was waiting for the dub to finish specifically.
Oh, the dub's not done yet. The dub's like 2 episodes behind, so you might need to wait a couple weeks. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
That's Anime Talk. That's a different show.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do those too. Like, I know some of y'all missed those. Don't worry, we'll get back to them.
I'm gonna try to watch more anime in 2024 as well, so I have
That's
more
all
else to
you've
talk
done?
about. I've been playing more games this year than actually watching anime this year.
I've been flip-flopping, but you know me. My watch list will ever grow and not shrink. I will delete one show when I'm done and then add 6 more.
I might just watch some, like... I'll find some obscure ones, watch them, finish them. You'll come over, like, what are we doing today? We're doing after hours on this. I didn't watch it. That's fine. You can sit there and I'll explain it to you. And watch your mind be confused as why I'm explaining shit.
Do you have any idea the kind of shows... look what I'm talking to. I'm like, you know what kind of shows I watch. You think being confused is something I'm not used to?
No, it's just fine to watch your face expression. Because on the phone, I can't watch your facial expressions when you're doing it.
We could easily FaceTime. You never want to. We both have that same feature on our phones, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's an Android phone, so I would assume so, yes.
Yeah, so we fucking... What do you complain about? We can always FaceTime.
It's not complaining. It's speaking of... It's stating fact.
Like, if you want to see me scream whenever we're playing a game together, that's fine. That's fine. Watch me twist in agony the next time I get fucking knocked down by a cloaker in Payday 3. Watch my face. Just contort.
Well, the day you actually get Discord working and you can do that, yeah. That's not way to do it as well. So that's wasting phone battery.
We're doing it the same way anyway. Oh, I got my phone.
Anyways. You take it home. I think we're done here.
Alright, we're done here. We've covered the wrap up. told y'all what was up. And we'll see you next year. And hopefully by then I don't start a shotgun.
You might.
It's looking that way more and more. But this has been After Hours.
Year-end 2023 review and looking forward to 2024 review.
Yep. Well, see you then. Podcast out.